Telfair Trojans softball, coming to you live from Jimmy Clark Softball Field here in McRae, Georgia, where the Telfair Lady Trojans are playing host to the Wilcox County Lady Patriots. And we start off the game with a strike by Lila Kate Jones, who will be doing the pitching. We'll set that defense up for you in a minute. We got our top of the first inning sponsors. Will come up after this pitch. Ball a little bit low. Want to thank Merchants and Citizens Bank, Baby C, Baby Do, and William Patricia Holly for being sponsors of Deep Productions. And there are our top of the first inning sponsors at the plate. Mauri Martin, who is going to be pitching for Wilcox. There's a slow ground to the short. This is going to be close. Oh, barely by half a step. Good play by the shortstop. Nice arm by, again, Perry Grace DeLoach. You're scoring at home, 6-3 on the putout. Nice start by the Lady Trojan defense. Again, Wilcox County comes into this ball game today, thanks to Max Preps, with an overall record of 2 wins and 4 losses. They're 1-1 in the region, 4th in the region, but certainly so early in the season, you really can't take that standing too seriously, as again, Wilcox is a great team. Nice pitch by Jones. Again, their wins this year have been against Hawkinsville. They're 11-1 winner, and they beat Johnson County 15-7. Couple of region losses was to Wheeler County 10-2. That's their only. There's another nice pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. Also, losses to Jeff Davis, Centennial, and Westminster Christian Academy. The pitch. Little bit high. The batter, who is Zariah Martin, thought about it and wisely held up. Want to thank you for joining us again on Deep Productions. Temperature at game time. First pitch, 90 degrees. 15% chance of rain. Right now, there is none. But in the forecast for around 7 o'clock is a 71%. So if you're coming out to the ballpark, dress coolly, but maybe bring an umbrella just in case towards the end we have a little rain shower. The ball. So again, after the 0-2 count, Martin, the batter, has worked it to a full count. Oh, nice one by Jones, but again, boy, that was lined up right up the middle. So again, a big single here. As Patty seems to be wrestling with, I believe, a wall she's trying to put up here at the 10th. This is kind of interesting. The little secondary excitement. Runner on first for Wilcox County. Graceland Terry is your batter. For the Trojans, the pitcher, Lila Kate Jones. The catcher, Trinity Deeds. At first, Nada Parsons. Second base is, I done lost my place here, Lucy McDonald. Swing. The base. I thought but it must have gone. So again, a stand-up double. Runner advances to third. And again, for your Trojans, the second baseman, we said, Lucy McDonald. The shortstop, Perry Grace DeLoach. Third base, Riley Jones. The pitch. Nice. Hits that outside corner. Ball gets by the pitcher, but a nice job by the shortstop backing it up. In your outfield, Kaylin Deeds is in left field. Hennessy Livingston roams the center field position. And in right, Keely Johnson. The batter is Owens. And she places it. Oh, what a stab by the shortstop. But again, that is an infield single. So again, right here, right off the bat, this Wilcox County team has put together 3 straight hits, plated 1 run, RBI there for Owens. 5th batter of the inning coming up, Lizzie Ray Gibbs, the catcher. Nice crowd gathered here as people are slowly coming in. We've also got a JV football game going on between Wilcox and Telfair. Throw down to second. Nice job. Oh, they got the runner call. Nope, she made it back to first. I believe I'd hold it, Nala. All right, so a runner advances to second. So you got runners at second and third. Only 1 out, and the heart of the order up here with the 5th batter, Lizzie Ray Gibbs up there. Trojans in a little bit of early game trouble. Nice pitch, swing and a miss. That a little Fastball a little bit chest high on the outside corner. Again, our first top of the inning sponsors, Merchants and Citizens Bank, Baby C, Baby Do, and Willie and Patricia Holly. The pitch, a little bit high. Good play by Deeds. Keep the runner where they're at. Again, in the right field area, you see a bunch of trucks and cars. A lot of folks lined up, sitting out that way, enjoying the little shade out there as they're enjoying a little ball game here. You can tell who's important here at Deep Productions is Patty has the fan and I'm in the heat. And she says that's the way it needs to be. 2-2 is your count. Oh, a nice pitch, and boy, we needed that. Chest high fastball for the strikeout. That's the second out of the inning, and boy, wouldn't it be good to get out of this with just one run scoring. Third baseman, number 7, it could be 27, Macy Metcalf, comes to the plate. Runners at second and third. Wilcox wanting that 2-out hit. Trojans want to keep them where they're at. Foul on that.
They're not advertisers, but wow.
No balls, 1 strike. There's 2 outs. 1-0. Wilcox, top of the first. A little bit high, 1-1. Again, we started off with a 6-3 putout on the pitcher Martin, and then the next 1, 2, 3 hitters got all hits. Swing and a miss. Nice play by Deeds. 1-2. Pardon me. Lila Cade again trying to get out of this first inning jam with only 1 scoring. Pitch. Fouled, and again, good play by Deeds. Thanks for joining us on Deep Productions, as we love bringing these ball games to you. As we get some updates, we'll certainly give them to you. Middle school football, tell them about in a minute. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We'll hit that later. So again, we're coming to the bottom of the first, down 1. Now, I don't need to mute anything, right? We would love to serve you. Come see us at 34 West Oak Street, located at the main red light in McRae, beside the Statue of Liberty. Stamps Walker Insurance Agency can be reached by phone at 229-868-6454. Stamps Walker Insurance Agency, your local independent agent. Golden Isles Healthcare, owned and operated by Valerie Webb NPC, is a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. Golden Isles Healthcare is located at 144 East Oak Street, McRae, Georgia, and you can get in touch with them by calling 229-868-7342. Golden Isles Healthcare provides services for sick patients, all primary care needs and urgent care needs such as laceration repairs, X-rays, wound care, IV administration, and more. They also provide primary care, urgent care, acute conditions, chronic conditions, wound care, hormone replacement therapy, and weight management. Golden Isles Healthcare allows walk-ins. They're very welcome. Appointments are optional but not required. Golden Isles Healthcare office hours are Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Give them a call at 229-868-7342. Golden Isles Healthcare, a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. Riles Drugstore, located at 12 South 2nd Avenue in McRae, Helena, Georgia, is a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. Riles Drugstore offers a full-service pharmacy where you can talk to a registered pharmacist, and it's also handicapped accessible. Many of the services that Riles Drugstore provides includes free delivery, a drive. All right, we're back, and again, leading off for the Trojans here in the bottom of the first, Trinity Deeds. Bottom of the first inning, Gage Harrelson Contractors and Graham Insurance Company, both proud sponsors of Deep Productions. Bottom of the first inning, sponsors. All right, I watched a little bit of the pregame here. Warm-up, Shamari Martin, the pitcher, has some tremendous velocity on her pitches. Again, control could be a problem But again, she, is definitely got it. You're going to have to be loose at that plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Deeds is the catcher for the Trojans and has had a great season so far. A little shake-up in the lineup as she's leading off today. Ball outside, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. And again, if Deeds swings at this one, it's got to be to her liking. This is one where you may be taking. And the pitch. Nice pitch, knee high, fastball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Pitcher takes a moment now, delivers. Ball 4. And Trinity Deeds on with a walk. Lila Kate Jones coming up. Trojans down 1-0 here as we're in the bottom of the first inning. Lila Kate does a great job, did a good job getting out of a jam in that first inning. There was 1 out, runners on second and third, struck the next 2 out. Ball low, gets by the catcher, and there goes the pinch runner, I believe, for Deeds. I don't know if that's her out there or not. I don't believe it is. I think I'll have to double check the number when she comes. It looks like Holland, I believe, but I may be mistaken. Trojans tying run in scoring position. Nobody out. Runner on second. Ball a little bit low, 2-0. And again, like I say, the velocity of Shamari Martin is really good. And again, if she gets it inside that strike zone, she is going to be hard to hit this afternoon. Trojans taking advantage of a walk early. Ball 3, ball gets by the catcher, and just like that, Trojans with a runner at third base. Nobody out, 3-0 count. This is Lila Kate's pitch. She can probably, unless we said on the last batter, if it's not to her liking, take it. Going to take a little off that. Nope, ball 4 inside. So 2 walks. And it'll be interesting to see And number 2, Journey Kennedy comes in as the pinch runner. And again, Deeds is at third. There was not a pinch runner there, so that was my mistake. All right, looks like they're just getting it straight as far as the pinch runner. And letting Journey run while Lila Kate takes a little breather. I believe the first visit to the mound by the Wilcox County coach. I think they were talking about that as they were making some adjustments. All right, for the Trojans, Perry Grace DeLoach, the shortstop. Already made a good play in the field back in the first on the first batter. Ball low, there goes the runner to second, and runner back at third. Be careful, Trinity, don't get caught. So runners on second and third, no hits, 2 walks for the Trojans. Again, a base hit means 1, possibly 2, because Journey Kennedy really has that speed at second. The pitch. And again to the third baseman. And a run will score. Runner gets home. And a nice job by Kennedy getting to third. So, again, a fielder's choice with an RBI for Perry Grace. 5-3 on a put out. And again, fielder's choice. And we are knotted up at 1. If you're looking at that scoreboard, 1 for the guest, 1 for the home, and first inning. Want to thank everybody for watching Deep Productions. We're coming to you live from Jimmy Clark Softball Field. Our bottom of the first inning sponsors, again, Gage Harrelson and Graham Insurance Company. They just said something about an out. Yeah, the runner at first was definitely out, I believe, though it was close. Trojans come into this game with a 4-2 record overall, 2-1 in the region. Parsons is your batter, a chance to give the Trojans the lead. Ball high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. And again, Martin, the pitcher, really, like we say, has some great velocity on those pitches. Pitch outside. 2-0. Again, thanks for joining us here on D Productions. If you happen to be in the neighborhood, come on over and join us. Got a little bit of room in the stands. A nice crowd gathered. A lot of folks with their folding chairs. And we got the bleacher fans outside, out there in right field in their cars, trucks, and chairs. Nice pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. On deck circle, Riley Jones, and in the hole, Kalen Deeds. Want to hit a couple of announcements when we have a second. Pitch, chest high, outside corner, 2-2. Want to congratulate again middle school 6th graders, I believe. They had a good 5th quarter yesterday against, I think it was Trudlin. The varsity team didn't score but made a good showing. And a strikeout of Parsons. Again, a nice comeback by Martin here. Second out, and again, Riley Jones up to the plate. Also want to mention that TJ's checking out the JV game going on currently in football between Wilcox and Telfair. He'll update us on some scores in a little bit. And then, of course, we have football tomorrow night, 7:30 versus Bacon. Again, call on the outside corner, about knee high. And again, the pitcher Martin seems to have settled down a little bit. 1-1 is your score. Whoa, that was a close call. Again, umpires giving them the corners here. There's 2 outs, runner on third. Would love to get this runner home. Ball high on the outside. Good job by the catcher. Again, the pitcher for Wilcox is Shamari Martin, and the catcher, Lizzie Ray Gibbs. Pardon me. 1-2. A little bit outside, 2-2. And again, I don't have a speed gun on me to be a radar gun to see how fast it is, but pitches are coming in mighty fast. 2-2 is your count, 2 outs. Again, grounded to the second baseman. Second baseman's going to have to hurry, and she makes the play. So, Trojans come back in tight. Top of the second coming up, 1 apiece. Health supplements and over-the-counter medication. You can get all the updated information on Ryle's Drug Store if you follow them on their Facebook page. Ryle's Drug Store is also open for your convenience Monday through Fridays, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Ryle's Drug Store can be contacted at 229-868-6735. Again, Ryle's Drug Store, a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. LG Custom Services, located at 3 3rd Avenue, Suite 9 in McRae, Georgia, is a proud supporter of Deep Productions. LG Custom Services offers a variety of services for everyone in the Telfair and surrounding counties. LG Custom Services offers custom T-shirts, auto decals. There's a notary public on site. Also, they offer graphic design and printing services. Need your taxes filed? LG Custom Services offers Tax Pro services, DOT services, business startup, consulting, legal documents, and more. Still haven't filed your taxes? LG Custom Services can help you e-file your taxes up until October 17th. They also can assist in filing sales and use taxes and 2290s for heavy vehicle. All right, we're back. Top of the second inning. 1-1 is your score. And at the plate, Presley Kelly. And a little hit Foul ball just out of the reach of Parsons. Deep Production celebrates its 9th year of live streaming. We want to thank all of our dedicated viewers and sponsors who make it all possible. Due to recent changes in Facebook's live streaming procedures, we'll continue to go live on Facebook, but be aware that some of these streams can be interrupted. We're also going to be the pitch. Nice pitch on the outside corner. 0-2. Also encourage you to watch the event if you can't get it on Facebook on our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/@deepproductions. And so again, thanks for putting it on both. There's a pop-up. The pitcher's calling everybody off. Nice job by Jones, 1 out. So again, if for some reason, which I don't think we will, if we go off the air here, switch over to YouTube fast so you can catch all the action. Our top of the second inning sponsors, Family Medical Care, Willow Creek Restaurant, and Fat Boys Camo. Again, thanks, guys, for being sponsors of the productions. And again, as you just heard, the first batter of the inning, flied out to the pitcher. That would be an F1. And at the plate, number 6, Mauri Martin, the left fielder. Have 3 Martins on the team. I wonder if they may be related. Who knows? If they are, make it a family affair. On the on-deck circle, again, I believe, is Ava McGinnis, and then they would have batted around after they had that big first inning, but were only able to come up with 1 run. Some good pitching and defense by the Trojans. Oh, an off-speed pitch, and she drives that into center field. Kind of hanging up there just a little bit. And again, let's see, the next player is number 12, McGinnis, Ava McGinnis, the second baseman. Then you go in the on-deck circle. There's the pitcher, Shamari Martin. Nice pitch. As the late, great Milo Hamilton used to say, right down Peachtree. No balls, 1 strike. Beautiful afternoon. There's a hit. It could be trouble. Just over the head of the right fielder, made a valiant effort. Again, throws it into the shortstop and holds him to a double. Again, good try by the right fielder, Johnson, but that was definitely in the gap. So a double, runner on third and second. Time out here as a new ball comes in. Again, this Wilcox County team, man, they are hot hitting right now. Number 1, Martin, the pitcher, is at the plate. Pitcher versus pitcher here. First baseman playing in kind of close. 1 ball, no strikes. Okay, Jones gets assigned the pitch. Fly ball out of play down the left field line. Took it to the opposite field. If you're watching, Martin is a left-handed batter. She grounded out short to first. Back in the first inning. Coming out here today, we hope you'll join us. Wear some cool clothing. Bring an umbrella just in case, though the clouds, it doesn't look like it, but the AccuWeather forecast is saying 71% chance in a little while. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. We're tied at 1. Oh, nice pitch. And again, this umpire, very consistent. He's calling the outside corner and the chest-high fastballs. So if you hit the corners effectively, you will get the call today. Again, a little off-speed pitch, loads it up. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out. On the on-deck circle is Zariah Martin, who singled her first time up. We really need an out here. Looks like they're setting up outside. And again, that right fielder back. Makes a nice catch. Going to be a sacrifice fly, but a good play by the right fielder. Will sacrifice the out for the run. So Martin helps her on calls. There's 2 outs. Trojans down 2-1, and number 51, Zariah Martin, comes up, who had a single her last time. Runner on third. Ho, nice pitch. No balls, one strike. Again, top of the second inning sponsors, Family Medical Care, Willow Creek Restaurant, and Fat Boys Camo. I'll be checking with the owner of Willow Creek to see if they're going to be open after the game tomorrow. And a nice little pop out to the first baseman ends the threat. So 2-1 going to the bottom of the second. Taxes. LG Custom Services. Give them a call at 229-315-2030. LG Custom Services, owned and operated by Leslie and Graham, is a proud supporter and sponsor of Deep Productions. Sunny Smiles Pet Grooming, LLC, located in Milan, Georgia, is an affordable one-on-one pet grooming business. No matter the job, big or small, your dog will be looking, feeling, and smelling better when they leave Sunny Smiles. At Sunny Smiles, we use dog products designed to clean and hydrate your dog's skin and coat. Sunny Smiles serves Telfair, Dodge, and surrounding counties. Go to Sunny Smiles Pet Grooming LLC Facebook page to find out more information regarding prices and up-to-date information. Book your appointment by calling or texting 229-212-0344. Sunny Smiles Pet Grooming LLC, owned and operated by Sarah Walker Deep, is a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. State Farm Insurance, located at All right, if you're out here at Jimmy Clark Softball, you would hear in one of my favorite singers, John Fogerty from Old Credence Clearwater, put me in, coach. I want to play center field. That would have been a pretty one, just didn't stay fair. Want to thank our second inning sponsors, the bottom of the second, Joy's Florist and Gifts, and Stamps Walker Insurance Agency. Again, both big supporters of Deep Productions and Telfair County Athletics and Academics. We appreciate you guys. Kaylin Deeds, the left fielder, at the plate. Again, just a little bit late. She times that pitch a little better. She's got her a single, at least. Again, just a reminder that the Trojans come into this game with a 4-2 overall record, 2-1 in the region, and currently sitting in second place. I understand Trutland and Wheeler are really having some good years. So, again, we played Trutland last week, lost 3-2 in a nail biter. And, again, we got Wheeler coming up, I believe, this Tuesday here at home. So, again, get ready to come. That's going to be a huge rivalry. Nice job by Deeds fouling it off in the on-deck circle. Hennessy Livingston. Pardon me. So Hennessy will be batting a little bit lower in the order today. That's kind of good in a way to get a little power down at the lower end of the order. Oh, there's a nice hit. Center fielder camps under it and makes the catch, but a good hit by Kaylin Deeds. So an F8 if you're scoring at home. Again, Joy's Florist and Gifts. Definitely a great supporter of Trojan Athletics, and again, big supporter of the Telfair Gridiron site. And then Stamps Walker Insurance. Again, Brian and Henry in the gang do a great job with all of your insurance needs. And again, ball one. Hennessy pulled back where she might be bunting. Again, we want to thank you for any comments that you make during the game. As always, good Trojan fans and Wilcox County Patriot fans watching. Enjoy it, make some comments, but let's keep them on a positive note. Almost gets the bunt down. It goes foul. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the second inning, 2-1. Wilcox is threatened for big innings both times. And again, Lila Kate and the defense has gotten her out of those jams. Keely Johnson in right field made a heck of a catch just a moment ago. Ball a little bit high. I'd love to see Hennessy get on base. Got some great speed, good baseball knowledge, and might could get into scoring position for, again, the on-deck hitter, which is Lucy McDonald, playing a little second base today. Boy, that was close, but it was a little bit low. So, again, Hennessy ahead in the count. 3-1, and you may have heard in the background, let it be your pitch. Again, look for your spot. Good pitch, inside corner, waist high. 3-2. And again, the pitcher, Mauri Martin, had a little control problem with the first couple of batters as it really settled down. A little bit low. So again, Trojans with a base runner with the base on balls. Hennessy Livingston on first. Let's see if she's going to test that catcher's arm in a moment, which, watching her in pregame warm-ups in between innings, the catcher has a very good arm, and I believe that catcher, Lizzie Ray Gibbs. So, again, let's take a look if we're going to play a little aggressive here. McDonald at the plate. Tries to bunt it. And, again, the runner, Livingston, gets back to first. And, again, that pitch coming in very hard. Got to time it just right with the bunt. 0-1 is your count. We're in the second inning. Again, Wilcox has scored a run in the first and the second. And Trojans trying to repeat what they did in the first and get a run as well. Again, bunt was a little bit high. Fouled off. Pitch was a little high. Just a reminder, it's 7:30 tomorrow. Kickoff goes as the Telfair Trojans try to even their record at 1-1 in football as they take on Bacon County in what should be a really good matchup. Bacon County 0-1. Both teams wanting to get that first win. Runner goes to second, and she is safe. Nice job by Hennessy. And again, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if Lucy can, again, get a hit here. Swing and a miss. Throw down to third, and Hennessy's daring them to throw it, hoping they'll throw it away. Strikeout. Again, that's the second strikeout of the day for Shamari Martin. As the runners, Trojans have a runner at second. Keely Johnson is your batter. And as we said earlier, made a nice play in the field. We've seen her get some key hits this year so far, early in the season. Would love to see her slap one down that right field line. Tried to bunt it. And again, runner. Woo, Hennessy, be careful, hon. You almost got caught. Hennessy just loves to scare me. She got caught in a heck of a rundown a couple of games ago. And, Lord, I ran out of breath just watching her. She did a good job. 2 outs. Third baseman really playing in a little close, as is the first baseman. Pulls it back, okay, she threw the ball away. Hennessy's going to try to get home. Oh, yes, the Trojans manufacture a run on that. So a run with no hits here. Hennessy looks like she kind of hurt herself with that head first slide, but boy, she made it back. So she's hurting a little bit over there. I don't know, maybe she scraped herself a little bit. Had the breath knocked out of her, but I think she's going to be okay. They're checking her on the bench. So just like that, an overthrow. And again, boy, that was a great manufactured run. Hennessy getting a little water over there as I watch her in the dugout and trying to stretch a little bit. I think maybe she kind of maybe got a little scrape on the legs there. I'm not sure. She's walking, so I think, yeah, she'll be okay, it looks like. At the plate, Trinity Deeds. Keely Johnson. Okay, the ball hit her on the foul part. That was Keely Johnson on that. And again, she got the bunt down, but unfortunately, it stayed in the batter's box, so thank goodness. And when it hit her, it was not an out. 2-2 is your score. Trojans manufactured a run. Again, looks like the ball hit Keeley. Again, Keeley said that it hit her on the ankle. Again, we could pull that old trick from, who was it? I believe back in the New York Mets back in '69, Cleon Jones. Ump said it didn't hit him. He showed him the shoe polish. On this one, maybe show her the ankle where it hit him. Could be to see the red part. Umpires are saying they did not see it. So, again, you'll just have to go to Deep Productions and check out the replay and see. I'm sorry?
35 mark.
At the 35-minute mark on Deep Productions. All right, Keeley going to try it again. 3 balls and a strike, I believe it is. There's a 3-2. 3-1. Ball 4, so it doesn't matter anyway. She makes it to first base. And, again, doesn't seem to be showing any ill effects. Just checked out Hennessy jogging on the sidelines, again stretching out a little bit. Good to see her fine here. Now we go to the top of the order with Trinity Deeds, who her first time up walked and eventually came home to score. 2-2 your score. Pitch, strike 1. Nice pitch, outside corner, knee high. If you're just joining us, it's 2-2. Both teams have scored a run in each of the first 2 innings. Trojans went a runner on first and 2 outs. And again, that could fall in on a little flare. Oh, just foul. Oh, no. Okay, again, boy, that was confusing. Again, I'm not saying that it wasn't, but from my vantage point, I thought it was a foul ball at first, but they called it fair. So, again, a double for Trinity Deeds and an RBI.
That's at 37.
So it must have been a fair ball. I don't see any protesting from the Wilcox County side, though I heard some fans saying it was foul. I guess the way I saw it, I was at an angle here. And I believe we may be getting a pinch runner. And, again, I apologize for miscalling that one. But, again, I'm glad I did. 3-2 Telfair. And, again, Lila Kate coming up to bat, the pitcher for the Trojans. Again, drew a base on balls. Last thing, here comes a pinch runner. Number 11, Cameron Bryant, running for Deeds, and she'll take a break. And a well-deserved break at that. Looks like it's halftime over the JV game. I'm still hadn't got a score here yet, so if I can find that's for football. All right, Jones at the plate, chance to help her own cause. Runner on second, but 2 outs. Again, ball on hit the outside corner of the plate. 0-1. And again, nice job by number 15, Perry Grace, getting out of the way of that one. Laughing about that like that was a little close. 3-2, Telfair up by 1, 2 outs. And the count is 0-2. So again, Lila Kate's going to have to do a good job of defending that plate. Needs to protect it. And again, grounded to the second baseman, second up and throws. But the Trojans plate 2 in the second inning, so your score 3-2 Telfair going to the third. South 2nd Avenue in McRae Helena is a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. You deserve to get good service and great rates. At State Farm, you'll get it, and they're here to help. Because with every State Farm policy, you get good neighbor service, and you get surprisingly great rates. So what are you waiting for? Get going and talk to your local State Farm agent, Will Gardner. You can call Will at 229-212-6013 or visit his website at www.willgardnersf.com. Operating hours for State Farm Insurance is Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Feel free to go visit Will at 21 South 2nd Avenue, McRae, Helena, Georgia. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements. State Farm Insurance, a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. Located at 23 West Martin. I thought you wanted to wait on the music. Well, maybe the music song. All right, we're in the top of the third inning, 3-2 Telfair. Our top of the third inning sponsors, Golden Isles Healthcare and Riles Drugstore. And again, we appreciate both these sponsors. Riles is relatively new to us. We appreciate you so much. A little bit low, 1-0. And of course, Golden Isles Healthcare has been a sponsor for a few years. We really appreciate you both. Thank you so much. Number 9, Graceland Terry. The pitch. Oh, there's a line drive. Oh, what a catch by the left fielder. Beautiful job. That thing was on a rope. Kaylin Deeds with a great catch. Petty, did you have an update on the JV? All right, Trojans again played a good JV game today. Lost us 7-0. Thanks to TJ for the update. Pop up. Oh, Perry Grace got to hurry. And again, throw was a little off. Trojans again throw it into third. Good job by Ryder Jones. And again, had to rush that again. And I hate to call that an error. I'm going to call that an infield hit. And then they moved to second base on the throwing error, so there was an error. It's either an error on the shortstop or the first baseman. I was blocked by the umpire, so it's hard to tell. So again, Owens, I apologize for missing her there, is on second with 1 out. Was a little infield pop that just kind of went into no man's land. We're in the top of the third inning, 3-2 Telfair, and again, Wilcox threatening. They've scored a run in the first and in the second. Ball a little bit high and outside, not on the corner. Again, as we mentioned, the bottom of the second inning sponsors was Joyce Florist and Gifts, Stamps Walker Insurance. Thanks, guys. And again, the third inning, Golden Isles Healthcare and Riles Drugs. Pop up. Again, first baseman called, the catcher calling everybody off, not able to get it. And again, those are the kind of mistakes you hope it doesn't come back to bite us, because, boy, that would have been a good one to catch. Again, a couple of pop-ups here have cost us just a little bit. Again, the catcher, Gibbs, I believe, is at the plate, struck out her first time. But she's definitely getting the bat on the ball here, so we got to watch her. Off-speed pitch, a little bit high. On deck circle, Macy Metcalf will reset the Trojan defense for you in just one moment. 3 balls, 1 strike in the pitch. Just off, so again, a walk. So you got runners on first and second with only 1 out. And again, there's going to be a pinch runner coming in. Number 3, Harley Davis. Coming in. Timeout by Coach DeLoach as he comes out to talk to the troops. While he does, we've got a couple of announcements here. As we said, of course, we've got a big football game coming up tomorrow. This coming Tuesday, we have Wheeler County coming to town. And, you know, it don't matter the records for either of those teams. When they get together, oh, what's that old saying back in the 60s? Katie bar the door. It's going to be one heck of a ball game. Trojans come into this game with a 4-2 overall record. We're 2-1, second in the region. And again, the wins have been over Tatnall, 19-10, Dublin 11-0, Montgomery 14-0, and Hawkinsville 10-0. So again, our 2 region wins have been shutouts. Again, we lost a very heartbreaking game to Trutland 3-2 about a week or so ago. And then Clinch County kind of took it to us 14-3 was that score. So that gets you up to date on the Trojans. Lady Trojans, again, this top of the third inning, sponsored by Golden Isles Healthcare and Riles Drugstore. At the plate is pitch inside, number 21. I believe that, or if I got that, excuse me, 27, my mistake. Macy Metcalf here in the third. Third inning started with a great catch by the left fielder, then a walk and a single. Nice pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on first and second, and Wilcox has had runners on every inning. Again, Trojans have gotten out of it. Ho, nice pitch. Off speed, a little bit of movement on it. Again, 1-2. Let's see what they set her up with here. Pardon me. As they may try to go, fastball. Barely fouled off. Trojan defense, of course, we got Lila Kate Jones at the pitching position. Trinity Deeds is the catcher. Your first baseman is Nyla Parsons. Second baseman, Lucy McDonald. The shortstop, Perry Grace DeLoach. Third base, Riley Jones in the left field spot. Made just a great catch a minute ago. Kaylin Deeds, strike 3, and boy, that's huge. Kaylin Deeds in left. The center fielder, Hennessy Livingston, and your right fielder, Keely Johnson, who made a heck of a catch an inning or so ago. Trojans have 2 outs. Let's get out of this thing, girls. Presley Kelly is your batter, the designated hitter. Good play by Deeds, keeping it in front of her. Bounced up to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. And again, this is shaping up to be one of those matches like we had against Trutland, where it's going to be a tight, tough ball game. There's a fly ball. The right fielder's really having to drift back. That wind was playing havoc. But the right fielder, Johnson, makes the catch. As I dropped my pen, I got so excited. So we're going to the bottom of the third, still up by 1. King Junior Boulevard in McRae, Helena, Georgia. Your Choice Healthcare PC is a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. Janet Boone, FNP-C, and her staff welcome you to come by the office during the following hours. Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. They go to lunch from 12 to 1, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Your Choice Healthcare PC offers a nice weight loss program. They can help you get on a healthy weight loss or a vitamin program designed just for you. Your Choice Healthcare PC also is there for all of your healthcare needs, whether it be physicals, annual wellness, DOT exams, or sickness. Give them a call at 229-868-2106, or you can get in touch with Your Choice Healthcare at the following address, yourchoicemcrae@gmail.com. Your Choice Healthcare, located at 23 West Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in McRae, Helena, Georgia, is a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. Riles Outfitters, located at 12 South 2nd Avenue in McRae, Helena, is a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. At Riles Outfitters, they're always getting new arrivals. At Riles Outfitters, you can find a wide selection of tops and tees, jewelry and accessories, and you can shop for men's clothing. You can also find the Sweet Grace products, Swig products, and of course, children's clothes. They offer free shipping throughout the United States. Additionally, at Riles Outfitters, you can find a wedding. All right, we're back here. Oh, foul. That dugout, everybody dancing over there as that foul went over there. Perry Grace, number 15, is at the plate. And so here go the Trojans. No balls, 1 strike. 3-2, need to try to increase that lead. If you were coming out here, you're hearing some good music today. Heard a little bit of Motown with the Jackson 5 a little while ago. That could fall in for a single, and it does, to right field. Good piece of hitting by Perry Grace. And again, just a good all-around ball player here. And to think, as Larry Munson said, I'll paraphrase, my gosh, the freshman doing a great job. Number 14, Nyla Parsons, struck out her first time. This is the second time through the order for the pitcher, Martin. So maybe we've got some kind of an idea. Boy, she's showing bunt. Missed it, throw down to second, though the runner gets back to first. On deck circle, Riley Jones. Again, a great afternoon of softball. Right now, the rain and the weather's holding up. We feel a nice breeze, which I'm certainly not complaining. 1-0. Parsons is definitely showing bunt. Oh, a beautiful bunt back to the pitcher. She's got to go to first, and she overthrows it. Runner's headed towards third base. Going to be safe. Runner towards second. And again, great job by Coach Ellis holding it. So again, an error on the throw by the catcher. And again, a great job. You don't obviously see too much let me write that down for a minute. You don't see your cleanup hitter bunting too often, but Nyla showed it. And again, a wild throw gets two runners in scoring position, and Riley Jones at the plate, who grounded out second to first her first time up. I'd take that again and get the run home. Third baseman playing pretty close to the plate. First baseman just a little bit in front of the first base. Again, one strike here called. Again, one more time, our bottom of the third inning. I got so excited here. LG Custom Services and Sunny Smiles Pet Grooming are your sponsors. Bottom of the third. Nice pitch. Again, that pitcher, Martin, I tell you, I think that thing's coming in about 200 miles an hour the way it looks. Again, she's definitely got a good fastball. No balls, 2 strikes. Trojans with a prime opportunity to get a couple of runs. Again, goes to first, and that will definitely get the run home. Nice job by Riley, a fielder's choice. And that would be 3 unassisted and an RBI. So Trojans with a 2-run lead, 4-2. Trojans have played some good fundamental baseball, especially at the bat. As again, Hennessy Livingston a little while ago scored, got on base and scored, and wasn't even a hit. Again, ball. Again, in the background, you may be hearing my phone. It could be ESPN calling. We'll just have to put them on hold. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Speaking of that, we want to say look forward to the ball game tomorrow on D Productions with the legendary voices of Clayton Henderson, a strike. Clayton Henderson and Chris Clark and Jacob Harrell are going to be, I believe, calling all the action for you tomorrow night. No balls, 2 strikes, runner on third. And strike 3 again on Kaylin. And again, hate that she struck out, but boy, did she make a play last inning on a line drive that was scorched out there. Good to see Hennessy Livingston up and around here. She reached on a walk back into second, stole second, went to third, again also on a throw wild pitch, and then scored. 1 ball, no strikes, and again, you got to manufacture runs against a great team like Wilcox. 1 ball, no strikes, 4-2. We're in the bottom of the third, which is the LG Custom Services and Swing and a miss, and Sunny Smiles Pet Grooming. They do a great job. And again, with LG Custom Services, you can get all sorts of shirts, hoodies, you name it, with your favorite team's logo on there. Hennessy trying to drag bunt it down that first base line, not quite able to. Again, Leslie Graham does a great job with LG Custom Services, and we really appreciate her. Been a sponsor for a while. Sunny Smiles has been a sponsor for a couple of months, and we are so glad to have them aboard. 2 outs, be huge to get a hit here. And again, good job by Hennessy fouling that off. Right fielder is definitely playing in. Center fielder edging towards left field. You get it between those, Hennessy could go long. Wanted to send a shout out after this pitch. Oh, nice job of watching it. If you're looking on your screen to the left field, you'll see a group of guys. I wonder if that's some of the football players in the back of a truck cheering on these Lady Trojans. Again, a nice crowd out there. Swing and a miss, strike three, but the Trojans strike again. 4-2. We are going to the fourth. Riles Drugstore, located at 12 South 2nd Avenue in McRae, Helena, Georgia, is a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. Riles Drugstore offers a full-service pharmacy where you can talk to a registered pharmacist, and it's also handicapped accessible. Many of the services that Riles Drugstore provides includes free delivery, a drive-through, health supplements, and over-the-counter medication. You can get all the updated information on Riles Drugstore if you follow them on their Facebook page. Riles Drugstore is also open for your convenience Monday through Fridays, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Riles Drugstore can be contacted at 229-868-6735. Again, Riles Drugstore, a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. Want a drink or anything? All right. No, what happened?
You're on.
All right, just getting an update on that middle school game. Our defense, JV game. The defense played well, shut them out, but unfortunately there was one score for Wilcox over in the JV football, but that's all right. Nice pitch, Lila Cade again, and again this umpire has done a good job for both sides as he has called, again, very consistent calls today. Kamari Martin at the plate. Foul off the back of the screen. And again, Kamari Martin reached on a single and then eventually made it to third and was stranded there back in the second. Our top of the fourth sponsors after this pitch. Foul drifting out of play. Want to thank State Farm Insurance Agency in McRae, Helena, Georgia, and Will Gardner, the agent, and Your Choice Healthcare of McRae. Want to thank you both for being sponsors of Deep Productions. And I'm going to take a quick, brief moment here to ask the CEO a quick question on one of my sponsors. Are they moving? Are they going to a new location?
Yes.
Okay. Again, we'll come back on that. I wanted to make sure I didn't misspeak. Oh, pretty off-speed pitch. Again, Kamari Martin down on strikes. And again, Lila Cate's done a great job. The defense has too, getting that first out. But then that second and third out, we've given up a couple of base runners. Your Choice Healthcare, again, is there for all of your medical needs. Again, whether it's a minor injury, major injury, for whatever, just a little sniffles or the flu, they'll take care of you. And, of course, they are working on moving to a new location when they open. I hope we'll be able to do a remote with them so that everybody can look at the new facility. A grounder. Oh, the third baseman, Riley Jones. Nice try on that. That's the hot corner. She and I were talking about that the other day. We're going to call that a hit.
Oh, it's raining.
And I've just been told by the weather forecast lady it's starting to rain. I don't feel it, but I see it. You're right, Patty. Again, that light rain maybe cool everybody off a little bit. Nice pitch. I'm going to have to get after the AccuWeather. This is about 30 minutes early here. Come on and join us, TJ, under the 10 if you want. Stay dry. As another strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And again, TJ with us here. He's welcome to join us on the headset if he wants. Again, a ground at second base. We're going to have to rush it. Oh, yeah, that's no way she could get that. I think Lucy may have taken her eyes off of that. So, That is going to be an E4. And that was the pitcher, Martin, I believe, that reached it.
Before the game. We're going to get all that done before the game.
All right, one out. And again, this pattern has gone. Again, with the Trojans here in the first 3 innings, we'll get an out, then a couple of runners will reach. And again, Lila Cates done a great job of pitching out of trouble. Let's hope she does that here. This little bit of sprinkle looks like it shouldn't last too long, but then again, who am I to know? I didn't think it was going to rain till 7. There's a bunt. Try to get it to first. Nice job, I believe, yeah. Did they call him safe? Let's see. So the runner may have beat it out. Let's look. So there'll be a little discussion here. I thought she was out over there at first. So again, let's talk a little bit about it. The home plate umpire and the second base out, they're going to talk about it. Boy, that was close. Second baseman was covering. I assume she had her foot on the base. That's the only thing I could see because it looked like the throw beat her. She is out. Okay, so again, I thought these old eyes of mine were working. So again, that's going to be an out.
Was he out?
She was out. And again, boy, that's a tough play to call on that. So 2 outs, runners on second and third on a fielder's choice. And it looks like number 9, Graceland Terry, and a timeout. Umpire's calling a timeout here. I'm not sure why. Petty, it looks like the rain has stopped. Okay, everybody back. Okay, now we're back to normal. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, for the 4th consecutive inning, runners on second and third. We got away with it with only 1 in the first and 1 in the second. Let's see if we can do it. Lila Kate one more time. Nice pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on second and third. Our bottom of the 4th. Top of the 4th inning sponsors. State Farm Insurance Agency, Will Gardner, the agent, and Your Choice Healthcare. Ball a little bit high. 2 balls and 1 strike. There's 2 outs. 2 and 1 is your count. Trojans need to play good fundamental baseball on the defensive end because I look for Terry to make contact, but we can't. Don't want a walker here, though you do have first base open, but then your cleanup hitter, Mason Owens, is on deck. And she's already got a couple of hits, got on base a couple of times, so you really want to wait on her till the next inning. The pitch, a little bit inside, so a walk. And now we're in trouble. Ducks on the pond. You have runners on first, second, and third. But there's 2 outs. We need that out. To quote Shakespeare, my kingdom for an out. 4-2. I don't know if there was baseball during Shakespeare's time, but we're going to steal from him a little bit. Mason Owens, who has a couple of hits today. 1 ball, no strike. You don't want a walker. On deck circle is Lizzie Gibbs, who reached her last time on a base on ball. So again, boy, this is crunch time here in the 4th inning. Pressure building on both teams. The pitch. Nice pitch. Again, that has been called a strike all day for both sides. We got 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Wilcox County hoping to tie this thing with a hit. There's a high fly ball. The shortstop calling everybody off. Perry Grace just saved us, hon. So we go to the bottom of the 4th, up 2. Supper Club, owned by Bonnie Green, is a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. Located at 150 Granville Road in McRae, Helena, Cedar Lane Supper Club is open on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights from 5 to 9 p.m. Cedar Lane Supper Club provides a wide variety of food with steak and seafood being served every night. The real star of the show is the massive salad bar. To find out more about Cedar Lane Supper Club, check out their Facebook page or go to their website, cedarlanesupperclub.com, or give them a call at 229-868-5798. Again, Cedar Lane Supper Club, open on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., is a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. Triple Threat DJs LLC is a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. Do you love live music? Would you like to dance the night away? Do you need music for your wedding or wedding reception? How about music for your prom or school dance? Music for a birthday or yard party is a wonderful thing. Triple Threat DJs LLC will bring live music to any event that you may have in mind. Follow them on Facebook at Triple Threat DJs LLC or give the owner Dion Clemens a call at 229-212-0550. Triple Threat DJs LLC, dance the night away with their live music, and they're a proud sponsor of. We are in the bottom of the fourth inning. And again, Riles Outfitters and Cedar Lane Supper Club are your sponsors. Cedar Lane, again, open tonight. Again, the social club, they're really emphasizing that tonight. So go join them out that way and have a good time with some good food. And Riles Outfitters, we'll mention in a moment. Oh, nice swing by Lucy, who struck out her last time, second baseman. And again, Riles Outfitters, again, wonderful clothing, a big selection of items, gifts, apparel, you name it. And again, school in session. Keep up with the latest fashions by going to Riles Outfitters. Good job by McDonald, the second baseman. Keely Johnson is on deck. And again, like I say, this has been one of those games, man. You're on the edge of your seat the whole doggone time. It's just been an incredible ball game, both sides. Exchanging blows. Swing and a miss, strike three. Here to start the fourth inning by Lucy. On the on deck's going to be coming up is Keely Johnson. On deck circle will be Trinity Deeds. Again, a huge region game for both teams. Just checking that outfield, and boy, you have definitely got some folks peeping over that outfield fence. Good job pulling up by Keely. Keely again back in the second inning, reached on a base on balls, and then eventually her pinch runner scored. Wind and delivers. Oh, a nice bunt down the third base line. Third baseman grabs and makes a quick throw, and again gets her by a step. Give credit to the third baseman, was playing in, and 5-3 on the putout. Go to the top of the order. Trinity Deeds coming on up. Trinity again reached on a walk in the first inning and had a double back in the second and an RBI. And, of course, she's done a great job at the catching position. Again, watching Trinity play today, boy, she has a good arm herself. She can really throw that ball with an overhand motion. So, again, nobody's really tried to steal much on her today. Want to know your pitch? A little bit outside. Again, our fourth inning sponsors, bottom of the fourth, Riles Outfitters and Cedar Lane Supper Club. Looking forward again to going to both of those nice places for food and clothing. Fouled off. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Trojans again broke a tie in the third with a couple of runs. One of the earlier runs, just you don't see it too often. We had a walk, a stolen base, a pitch that was thrown over the third baseman and scored without a hit. That was Hennessy Livingston. Grounder to the first baseman, and she takes it unassisted. So we're going to the top of the fifth. 4-2 Telfair. The Merchants and Citizens Bank, located at 6 College Street in McRae, Helena, Georgia, is a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. The Merchants and Citizens Bank has been in business in the local community since 1929. M&C Bank offers a wide range of products and services, ranging from traditional items to more items in step with the 21st century. Additionally, they offer a mobile app to make banking even more convenient. The lobby hours at Merchants and Citizens Bank are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. To download the mobile app, search Merchants and Citizens Bank from the App Store for Apple or Google Play. Their drive-thru is open Monday through Thursdays at 8:30 a.m. to 4, Friday 8:30 a.m. to 5. The Merchants and Citizens Bank. Go by and visit or give them a call at 229-868-5656. The Merchants and Citizens Bank, a proud supporter of Deep Productions and a member FDIC. Under the direction of Tony Young, the Telfair County Recreation Department is a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. The Telfair County We are in the top of the fifth inning. Thanks for joining us here at the Jimmy Clark softball field as your Telfair Trojans are up 4-2 in a game that has seen lead changes. The pitch just a little bit low on an off-speed pitch, 1-0. Lead changes, runners left on base, and some dramatic plays by both teams. Anybody's game here. Again, bouncer to the third baseman, goes off the third baseman. Oh, what a play. So you're going to have to call that 5-6-3 on the putout. It goes off of Roddy's glove. Perry Grace there picks it up, and that's a nice highlight. So that 5-6-3 sounds like a double play, but that's just how that play is scored. Number 21, Macy Metcalf, has struck out the first couple of times. And again, like I say, this is the third time through the order. So again, Lila's going to have to really pitch her well because, again, she may be now a little bit more getting the timing down. Let's see if we see a little bit more mixture of the pitches here, which Lila's done a great job of that anyway today. A little bit high, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 4-2 is your score. And we are in the top of the fifth, and our top of the fifth inning sponsors, the Telfair County Recreation Department, and Dion with DJ's Triple Threat. High pitch, again, strike on the shoulders, 1-2. And again, Telfair Rec Department will be working on, again, fall sports. Hope to have a schedule of fall sports, including football, very, very soon. Tony Young, great job out that way. There's a hit third baseman. Nice backhand by Jones. Oh, a nice play again by Jones. 5-3 on the putout, so 2 quick outs. We haven't done that all day. Good start here by the Trojans in the fifth inning. And again, of course, as we were mentioning with the rec department, again, we've definitely got a lot of fall sports coming up that we're looking forward to offering to the kids here in Telfair County of all ages. Also, Dion with DJ's Triple Threat. If you were out here today, you'd love some of the music being played. You'd love some from DJ's Triple Threat. Strike here to number 5, Presley Kelly. Dion can do parties, weddings, proms, or if you just want to sit on your porch and pay him to play some music, he'd do that for you. Again, Dion does a great job. So Dion with DJ's Triple Threat. If you got an event coming up, check him out. Reasonable prices, and he'll play music from, again, back in the 40s and 50s all the way to current. A nice pitch, inside corner, again, waist high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, let's get this out here and try to go to the 6th because, again, they have made me nervous all day with some of these plays, man. Been a good one. Foul off. Again, neither team has had a 1-2-3 inning, so this will be the first one if we can get Kelly out. In the on-deck circle, Kamari Martin. Sun's out and the rain stopped for just a few minutes. Hopefully it'll stay away for a while. Swing and a miss, and boy, we finally get a 1-2-3 inning. Again, we go to the bottom of the fifth. Up to Recreation Department offers a number of activities for the youth of the area. These activities include football, baseball, basketball, softball, tennis, and cheerleading. If you would like more information about the activities offered at the Telfair County Recreation Department, please get in touch with Director Tony Young. It's located at 408 East Oak Street in McRae, Helena, or give Tony a call at 229-318-0661. Again, the Telfair County Recreation Department, a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. Located at 117 First Street in Ryan, Georgia, Baby C Baby Do LLC is a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. Jessica Clyte is the owner. Baby C Baby Do LLC offers a wide variety of gender reveal packages. They have the Baby Birdie package, which is a 5 to 10 minute 2D ultrasound, the Monkey package, gender reveal ultrasound, a 10 to 15 minute 2D ultrasound, the Elephant package, Baby 3D 4D ultrasound. It offers a 15 plus minute ultrasound including 4D real time, and the Giraffe package, HD all-inclusive ultrasound. All right, we're in the bottom of the fifth inning. Top of the order again with the second batter, Lila Kate Jones. Lila has pitched a gem dandy of a ball game. Again, our top of the fifth inning sponsors were Telfair County Rec Department and Dion with DJ's Triple Threat. We're in the bottom of the fifth with Deep and Deeper Cleaning and Telfair Snapshots being the sponsors here for the bottom of the fifth. Again, that top went quick. Telfair Rec Department, when we get some information, we will certainly pass it on to you about fall sports. The hurricane messed us up last year, so hopefully we'll be offering all sorts of sports and activities. And then, of course, Dion with DJ's Triple Threat. Here in the bottom of the fifth, want to send a shout-out to Bob Hendricks. I think he's over in Hawkinsville, I believe he was telling me. Looking forward to catching up with him. Again, does a great job, and Deep and Deeper Cleaning. 3-1, which I'm glad I didn't have to clean so I could watch this ball game. Lila Kate, her first time up, walked, grounded out short to first, her second time up, her third time at the plate. 3-1, the pitch. Nice pitch, knee high on the inside corner. Again, a great afternoon for softball. Just a little bit of rain earlier, but again, there's a chopper to the first baseman, foul ball. And we catch a break on that. I thought it was going to stay fair for a minute. No, that would have been an out. On deck circle, Perry Grace DeLoach, who made a great play to start off the fifth inning when the ball bounced off of the glove of the third baseman. The shortstop, Perry Grace, grabbed it and threw it to first on a 5-6-3 play. Oh, ball called a strike on the outside corner, knee high. He's been consistent with it. So 1 out, and again, Wilcox trying to go 1-2-3 on us as they can. Perry Grace, DeLoach back in the first, had a fielder's choice with an RBI, and then in the third, reached on a single. Pitch a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes. If you're just joining us, 4-2 here in the bottom of the fifth. Wilcox jumped out to a 1-0 lead. Telfair tied it. Wilcox had a 2-1 lead. Then we tied it and then went ahead. I'm not sure if that hit her or she danced out. I think she danced out of the way of it. Again, ball just kind of got away from the pitcher. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitcher takes a moment. Now she delivers. Ball a little bit outside, 3-0. Love to see Perry Grace again get on base. with a 3-0 pitch. And again, Perry Grace has a little bit of power. Again, if she gets her pitch, she may try to drive that thing. Umpire's thinking about it, and that was a ball. So again, boy, that was close. Just missed. Perry Grace on first base. Coming up, Nyla Parsons, who again shocked the world with a bunt, and again was able to get to first, and a run again advanced to third, back in the third inning. She's swinging away here. Swing and a miss, strike one. And again, those of you watching, you notice that after every pitch, our shortstop or second baseman goes behind the pitcher. Wilcox doing the same thing in case there's a throw that gets away from them. Oh, she went back to bunt. Okay, throw down the first. Oh, she's safe. A nice slide again by Perry Grace. She reached that foot in. Good fundamental baseball. Again, thought she was caught. She didn't hesitate, took off for second, and was able to avoid the tag. Runner on second, 1 out. Trojans up by 2. Parsons with a chance. A hit means a run. And hits it right down the line, and Coach Patrick DeLoach does a little cha-cha to get out of the way of it. Again, our bottom of the 5th inning sponsors Deep and Deeper Cleaning and Telfair Snapshots. Again, appreciate their business and all that they do. You got some great pictures on Telfair Snapshots. Deep and Deeper Cleaning, and again, been a sponsor for all 9 years. And again, enjoy working with Deep and Deeper Cleaning. Here we go, 2-1, 1 out. Ball bounces up there. Good play by the catcher. Throw to second, and she's back. Be careful out there, Perry Grace. We need that run. This Wilcox team is so good that no lead is safe. Parsons with a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. I believe Perry Grace, she barely makes it back. She threw it, tried to draw a throw, and she did, hoping she'd throw it away. Again, for the pitcher for Wilcox, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts unofficially out of the 15 outs she's had. We'll have to check that again for Lila as well. Nice pitch. Again, hitting those corners, and again, knee high. No balls, 1 strike, 4-2 Trojans. Again, runner on second. Be good if we could push that across. Riley Jones is the batter. Riley in the last inning made a great backhanded play at the third base spot. In the background, you might hear some band music going on in the background as they're getting prepared for that home opener. Band did a great job over in Lamar County last week. Ball gets away, and here comes Perry Grace to third. Great base running. Again, whether we get a hit or manufacture a run, this is a huge run at third. Love to get her in. Riley Jones, again, a first-time grounded out second to first, and then got an RBI on a fielder's choice, or at least that's how I score it anyway. Pitcher set, ball a little bit high. And again, I wonder if Perry Grace is trying to draw that throw down at third. We'll have to check that out. Let's just see what the strategy is. 3-1. Kaylin Deeds on the on-deck circle. Ball a little bit low. So we got runners on the corners with 2 outs. And again, look for them to send Riley just to see if we can draw a throw down. Kaylin Deeds, who flied out back in the second to center and struck out in the third. Third time at the plate. Ball a little bit low. Runner playing off first a little bit, not able to draw that throw. Perry Grace definitely in the mind of the Wilcox battery As again, they sure are looking at her and trying to keep her close. A throw down there, and who knows what could happen. Again, grounded to the first baseman. Uh-oh, she bobbles. This is going to be close. Oh, she's called out again. Good play. So again, Trojans not able to advance it. Boy, that was a bang play. Which includes not only a 20-plus minute ultrasound, but it includes 5D, HD live imaging as well. The Baby C and Baby Do Baby Boutique offers onesies, blankets, swaddles, and a wide variety of heartbeat bears, baby boy, baby girl clothes, and baby gear as well. Baby C, Baby Do LLC is a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. You can call them at 229-212-9077, or you can book online at www.babycbabydo.com. Under the direction of Jessica Clyte, Baby C, Baby Do LLC is a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. Gage Harrelson Contractors LLC, a proud sponsor of Deep Productions, is ready to help assist you with any of your general contractor needs. Their services include framing, fencing, gate installation, flooring, subflooring, underpinning, painting, roofing, plumbing, trim work, siding, or any other work you've been wanting to get done. They pride themselves on being an honest, trustworthy, and dependable.
Go ahead.
Are you ready? All right, we're back here at Jimmy Clark softball field in the sixth inning in what has been a thriller of a game between two really good ball clubs. The Wilcox County Patriots, as we said, were up 2-1 at one point. Trojans scored the last 3 runs, but we're into the sixth inning where anything can happen. Number 6, Kamari Martin's coming up. Struck out her last time at the plate back in the first. She, I believe, drew a base on balls. 1 ball, no strikes. No, pardon me, she had a single back in the second inning. Excuse me. Ball a little bit high. Lila Kate, again, has pitched a masterful game here. Had some great defense. Got in trouble a couple of times, but got out of it with minor damage and had a 1-2-3 inning last inning. Ball 3. 3-0. Again, that's probably the first time she's gone 3-0 on someone here today. And the pitch. Nice pitch. Let's come on back. 3-1. And again, we'll hit a few of our sponsors and reemphasize some of them here. As we're in the sixth, as it's starting to cool off and cloud up. Foul ball. Coach Jarrard again kind of kicks it back to the first baseman. 3-2. Be huge for the Trojans to let's get an out to start this inning. Wilcox has other things on their mind. A little bit high, so again, the runner on first. And again, the 9th batter here in the lineup, Ava McGinnis, who reached on a double and a single. So she's 2 for 2 today. Thought I heard a little thunder in the background. Again, Trojans trying to hang on to this 4-2 lead. She tipped it, so that is a strike, 0-1. Runner has to go back to first. Again, we're definitely hearing a little thunder. I hadn't seen any lightning yet, so let's hope there's no delays. But yes, the clouds behind me are looking definitely threatening here. Maybe time to get the tarp out. There's a base hit all the way to the wall. That's going to drive in a run. Nope, they're going to try it. Nope. Good job by Perry Grace not throwing it in. So McGinnis with a double and an RBI, and just like that, it's 4-3. here in the 6th inning. Back to the top of the order is Shamari Martin. The pitcher comes up, her 4th time up. Grounded out 6-3 in the first, flied out to the right fielder, and reached on an error. Tying run at second, nobody out. Nice pitch by Lila Kate. Again, we got the grounds crew for the Deep Productions. Got that tarp ready to cover it in of a little bit of rain. No balls, 2 strikes. It's a 4-3 ball game. Telfair hanging on by a thread. Wilcox again wanting to tie it up. A strikeout here would be huge. But you're not going to get it. There's a long fly. The left fielder misjudged it. Oh, what a catch. Beautiful. I don't know if they got caught up, but boy, she made a nice catch. And in the background, that's not my stomach. I'm afraid that is thunder. 1 out, runner on second. Again, Trojans trying to get through this inning. Again, a bunt. I don't know that they'll get the runner. Good job getting the ball in. I don't think they got the runner, or did they? Okay, they did get the runner at first. That umpire, me and him got to have a talk. He keeps blocking me here. So again, 2-3 on the put out. On the bunt, there's 2 outs. The tying runners at third, and your batter, Graceland Terry, who had a double and a fly out back in the second, and a walk in the fourth. Fly out in the third, excuse me. No balls, 1 strike. 4-3 is your score. Boy, this has been a battle. The pitch. Nice pitch, inside corner. Knee high, 0-2. Please, let's get one more out, Grace. Here for Lila Kate. I was about to call the batter's name. 0-2, 2 outs. Tying to run at third. 4-3 Trojans. It doesn't get any tenser than this. I'm glad I'm sitting here and not in the field. Whoa, close. Again, just a little bit inside. You could see it. Umpire's done a good job calling it for both teams today. 1-2, 2 outs, 4-3 your score. Pop up, can the catcher find it? Oh, my Trinity Deeds, what a great catch. All right, we go to the bottom of the 6th. Give me some runs, Lady Trojans. You're up 4-3. That shows up on time and gets the job done right. Gage Harrelson Contractors takes pride in their work, and they'll go the extra mile to make sure their customers are happy with the end result. If you would like to schedule a consultation to lay out a plan for your next home project, please don't hesitate to call Gage Harrelson Contractors, LLC at 912-423-9327. Gage Harrelson Contractors, LLC, a proud supporter of Deep Productions. Graham Farms Insurance Agency Incorporated, located at 831B South Peterson Avenue in Douglas, Georgia, is a proud supporter of Deep Productions. Graham Farms Insurance Agency offers a wide variety of auto, home, and commercial insurance. Such coverages as long haul and short haul and bobtail coverage is available. Commercial lines, commercial transportation, commercial property, general liability, workers' comp, personal lines, auto, homeowners, mobile home, off-road vehicles, and more are a sample of all the insurance services Graham Farms Insurance Agency Incorporated offers. It's been in service for over 30 years, so give them a call for your insurance. In the bottom of the 6th, and we have got to get some runs here. It's too close. Swing and a miss. Hennessy Livingston, her first time at bat. She reached on a great play. She reached on a walk, stole second, went to third and came home on a passed ball, so a wild pitch rather. So she scored without even a hit, and that's your difference right there, 4-3 Telfair.
I'm putting that 10 up tomorrow. Before.
I'm listening to Patty in the background talking a little bit. We got Clayton Henderson here with us this afternoon. Oh, nice pitch on the inside corner. And again, I know Clayton is ready for the ball game tomorrow night, just like I am too. All right, one out here in the sixth inning. We're trying to beat the weather and beat Wilcox both at the same time. And again, Patty, let me check that number here. Okay, again, number 2, Journey Kennedy coming in for McDonald. Pinch hitting, trying to get us a base runner here. Lucy struck out her first 2 times, but fouled a number of them off, just couldn't quite time it. Journey Kennedy shows a lot of speed on the base paths, and again, hopefully she can get on. Want to hit some of our sponsors very quickly. M&C Bank, Baby C, Baby Do, Willie and Patricia Holly, Gage Harrelson Contractor, Graham Insurance Agency, Ball Outside, Family Medical Care, Willow Creek Restaurant, Fat Boys Camo, Joy's Florist and Gifts. I believe I know that person. Stamps Walker Insurance Agency. Ball a little bit low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Wilcox folks didn't like that call, but I kind of jumped up and cheered. 2-2, 1 out. Telfair up 4-3 in what has been a classic. Swing and a miss on Journey, so she struck out. 2 outs. Keely Johnson coming to the plate. Her first time up, reached on a base on balls. And then I believe, later scored that inning. Then in the third inning, if I'm not mistaken, grounded out. Third to first. Tries to bunt, and that's a strike. Again, she had the right idea. If she could drag it down that first baseline, because that third base was playing about as close to her as I am to Patty, and that's pretty close. Oh, 0-1 as you're counting. Here comes the pitch from Martin. Oh, bunt didn't quite make it. And the thing is, I'm so impressed with that speed of Keeley. Again, she also today made an incredible catch in right field. That outfield has been almost flawless today. Great job on the defensive end by the whole team. Only, I think, 1 or 2 errors. 1 error I see at the most. Played some good baseball or softball today. 0-2 your count. The winding pitch. That's down the line, third baseline. Oh, just barely foul. Leads at 9-1-2, 3. Again, thank you for joining us on Deep Productions. And again, like we say, we're going to stay here. Hopefully, we'll get this next inning in. Not raining at the moment, but it certainly wants to threaten it here. And again, the pitch. He's been calling that all day. So, again, that was tough. All right, to the great Milo Hamilton, you got to hold them Trojans for 6,200. Give Stephanie or Tara a call at that number, and they'll help you with all of your insurance needs. Graham Farms Insurance Agency Incorporated, a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. Deep and Deeper Cleaning is a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. Deep and Deeper Cleaning cleans businesses, after events, and rental properties. For a free estimate, call 229-315-2569. Deep and Deeper Cleaning, LLC, a proud sponsor of Deep Productions. Are you looking for that perfect picture that captures a great event in either a family or friend or with a sporting event? Then look no further than Telfair Snapshots under the ownership of Mr. Bob Hendricks. At Telfair Snapshots, you can get high-quality pictures at low prices. Telfair Snapshots, where memories last forever. Go to their website at www.telfairsnapshots.com or contact Telfair Snapshots at yahoo.com. Or you can phone Bob at 229-868-2530. Again,
Oh, okay. Good. She got here late. She
All right, we're back. We're in the 7th inning, 4-3 Telfair. We got to close this out. Fly ball. The left fielder's not going to get there, so that is a hit. Again, she was playing at regular depth. It's just one of those hits that went down the left field line and was fair. And I believe, that was Mason Owens, I believe, on that one. I might have messed up my scorecard, but that's all right. Runner on first, nobody out. Tying run on first. Trojans need to settle down, play some good fundamental baseball here. We're in the middle of the lineup. Number 13, Lizzie Ray Gibbs, is the batter. She's reached earlier on a base on balls. And, boy, she hit it hard towards third, and a 5-6-3 out. Again, that was kind of a little close. No balls, 2 strikes. Lila Kate has done an excellent job on this if she can just make it through one more inning. Every inning they've had just about, except for one, have had 1 or 2 base runners, most time in scoring position, and got out of it. Let's see if we can do it here. There's a pop-up. Everybody get out of the way. Let Perry Grace have it. And, boy, that first out is huge. Very, very huge out. If you're scoring at home, I hope your scorecard looks better than mine. That was an F6. Number 27, Macy Metcalf, who struck out twice, but her last time up, a hard hit grounder to third. Nice pitch, and again, good movement on that ball there. I think that was like an off-speed pitch. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. We're in the 7th, 4-3. Trojans, to quote Larry Munson, hanging on for dear life. Nice off-speed pitch again. Good location. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And the on-deck circle again is Presley Kelly, the designated hitter. Oh and 2. Again, don't play with her here. Lila, that's a solid hit. Oh, you Hennessy Livingston. What a nice catch on a line drive. That thing went 500 miles an hour, and Hennessy just caught it like it was nothing to it. All right, so we got 2 outs. Again, anybody's game. The tying run is at first. The potential go-ahead run is at the plate. Number 5, Presley Kelly struck out her last time up, flied out to right field. A great catch by Johnson back in the 3rd, and flied out to the pitcher. Pop up, please somebody catch it. Yes! And oh my gosh, what an incredibly good ball game by both teams. Telfair comes out a winner, 4-3. They improve to 3-1 in the region. Again, Wilcox will drop, I believe, to 1-2 in the region. So, boy, you talk about a big win. Trojans needed it. Want to finish up our sponsors here. Want to thank Joyce Florist and Gifts, Stamps Walker Insurance, Golden Isles Healthcare, Riles Drugstore, LG Custom Services, Sunny Smiles Pet Grooming, State Farm Agency, Insurance, Your Choice Healthcare, I Better Hurry, Riles Outfitter, Cedar Lane Supper Club, Telfair Rec, DJ's Triple